Jackie Dean.
Mr Speaker, I want to start my contribution this afternoon by acknowledging the pain of the family, the Oamaru family, who lost a daughter, a little 5-year-old girl, a sister she had grandparents as a result of a fatal accident at Moraki, just south of Oamaru. My heart goes out to them. My love and my sympathy are with them. They are a well-known North Otago family, and when a tragedy such as a fatal accident such as this occurs, it goes further than just the immediate family, and God knows they are feeling enough pain at this time. It goes right into the local community and even wider. And I just want to say that as their local Member of Parliament, I'm absolutely backing the need for us to make all roads in New Zealand safe for everyone. The Upper Clutha, the Otago area is a hot spot for fatalities and serious accidents involving foreign drivers. Its impacts are felt not just in New Zealand, but with those families of the drivers in other countries around the world. The effects are felt there. I want to acknowledge the work already done by this government and by government agencies in their efforts to make New Zealand roads and New Zealand driving conditions safer for all drivers. I want to acknowledge the work of ministers who are very concerned about this issue. I am concerned as their local Member of Parliament, but I want to acknowledge that they too are concerned and that there is a considerable amount of work going on to see if we can make conditions for driving better in New Zealand. I want to see more, however. I want to see closer attention on what can we do more. Is it that we can put in more yellow lines? Is it as simple as putting in more directional arrows so that when somebody drives out of an intersection they don't find themselves disorientated? If we can do that to make our roads safer for New Zealanders and visitors alike, let's do it. Let's just do it. So this government and this Parliament is not sitting on its hands over this issue. There is a petition sitting before the Transport and Industrial Select Committee. I know they have done a lot of work on this issue, and they are about to hear a submission by the petitioner, who I support, young Sean Roberts from Geraldine, who lost his father 3 years ago in a motorcycle accident. I supported that petition into the Parliament. I sponsored it into the Parliament. This Parliament is taking this issue seriously. The Select Committee is doing something about this issue. I want to see, and I've said this before in this contribution, but I mean it, and I mean it from my heart, I want to see our roads in New Zealand safe for New Zealanders, and I want to see them safe for visitors alike. Mr Speaker, on a happier note, in the few minutes, well, and you see, there's a member from Dunedin South who should know better that this government has done a significant amount in making our roads safer. We didn't see in the time of the previous government, did we, directional arrows? They were something that, as an opposition MP, I had to cry against the wind to see if we could get these basic safety measures in place, and that was during the Clark government. They had 9 years to make our roads safer. It took this government to put the investment into roading. It took this government to put the investment into educating our visitors to New Zealand through Tourism New Zealand websites website, through information on aeroplanes coming into New Zealand. All these measures have happened under this government. So while the opposition can sit back and cry doom, I ask them to look inside their hearts and ask what they did to fix this problem, contrasting to what is happening now. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable David Parker.
Mr. Speaker.